most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, good morning, everybody. The calm after the storms last night, but it won't last long. This is Kinzers in Lancaster County showing you some blue skies, some sunshine, but we do expect more thunderstorms today, and they could bring some heavy rain to the same spots that saw heavy rain yesterday. And that's going to be a big problem that could lead to more flash flooding. Finally, this humidity goes away later tomorrow. And then it does look great for July 4th. Let's get this nonsense out of here before the holiday. We had a red sky earlier. You know what that means, red sky in the morning. Sailors take warning now, more of an orangish yellow hue as the sun bleeding through the clouds over top of the capital. Last night's storms moving to the north and east. We've got some showers trying to redevelop here across the mountains. But for now, I think we will stay quiet. It's later this afternoon again into this evening that we expect the worst of it. Temperatures are in the 70s right now. Dew points are in the 70s. So the atmosphere once again is water loaded. And that means more storms later today with heavy rain, especially in our southern and eastern counties, a high of 86. So a little cooler today. You probably won't notice it given the high humidity, and downpours could linger tonight with lows near 70 degrees. So check it out. Look at that big blob of water vapor. You talk about water loaded. Look at that. It was loaded up over central Pennsylvania yesterday. Now today, here's the front, cold front. Out ahead of it, still humid, still stormy. That front's going to act as a trigger point for the storms here later on today. And you can see where the storms are coming from. Again, there was yesterday's. That was from a warm front. Now today's out over Cincinnati. These are going to lift in here and start to expand in coverage as we move into the afternoon. So I think a better chance for damaging wind gusts today than yesterday, although as the residents of Carlisle, they had some damaging wind yesterday. I just saw somebody sent a photo to us where their roof, part of it got blown off. That was a nasty one in Carlisle yesterday. But damaging winds, some hail, flash flooding in this yellow region, which does include our southern and eastern counties and the I-95 corridor. So a flash flood threat tonight. Here are the counties. Again, our southern tier and mainly our eastern tier. But of course, Cumberland County got hit hard yesterday too. So the heavy rain today coming from more thunderstorms training over the same areas that saw rain yesterday. Obviously, that makes for a recipe for more flash flooding, unfortunately. And we can see again, this is the area, southern and eastern counties here through this afternoon and into this evening. And then some more downpours want to develop overnight around this time tomorrow before it finally exits. So I do think early tomorrow morning it's still going to be muggy and wet before finally by the afternoon we clear things out. Thursday looks like a nice day, but a weak trough may spark off a stray shower Thursday afternoon or evening. Brief passing shower, not like what we saw yesterday or what we will see today. And again, this does a nice job of, now I'm not sure I totally buy that everybody's going to get whiffed, but it does a nice job of focusing the heaviest rain in the southern and eastern portions of the area. These dew points mean business. You know, I hate dew points in the 70s. Exactly why? Because of what happened yesterday. Not only does it feel gross, but we've seen it before. It can lead to flash flooding. Meanwhile, finally, by later tomorrow, because I still think it's going to be muggy tomorrow morning, we start to see the dew points drop, and I think tomorrow afternoon looks much, much nicer. Now, the extended outlook has a couple of things. I want to show you that the 4th of July actually looks very pleasant because we're going to be in a trough. Might be the coolest and most comfortable day we have this week, and then the heat starts to build back in for the weekend. I think we start another heat wave here on Sunday into early next week. And then we start to see some storms developing in that heat again, too, by next week. So you talk about Sunday, Monday. I actually think Tuesday is probably going to be in the 90s as well. And then when we look ahead to the Independence Day forecast, we do get a break this week before that big heat starts to build in next week. So other than a stray shower Thursday, most of the rest of the week should be dry after today, especially July 4th. Saturday looks nice. And then the humidity starts to come back on Sunday. Our next heat wave develops here early next week. And we could be talking about more storms next Monday and Tuesday. But certainly this high humidity over the past couple of days really feeding this flash flood threat. And it is back again today. If you do have plans this afternoon or this evening, be aware of it because you don't want to get caught out of it. I mean, you can't drive in it. You really can't.
Right. Well, it's, as we've been showing, it's dangerous too.
It is dangerous and it's just hard to see. And then, of course, if the roads are flooded, that's a big no-no. So just use caution today because I do think it'll be a repeat of yesterday.
Okay. Thank you, Brett. Let's take a look at the